All right, so this is called common sense. We sit down to understand the world around us. Does that make sense? I said we sit down to understand the world all around us. Wait, that doesn't make sense. We study historical figures, honor their heroics so we can be good at solving problems. But we're seated at a desk and we only get up to turn up at house parties on the weekend while people are still homeless. Does that make sense? I said we study historical figures so we can be good at solving problems. But we're at a desk and we only get up to turn up at house parties on the weekend while people are still homeless. That doesn't make sense. We chug caffeine, cram our brains, and scribble on tests for one person to be impressed. Just for a special sheet of paper that's stamped with the ink in a font style accessible in Microsoft Office. Wait, is any of this making sense? How about we try living and then learning? Because education will teach you everything about life nowadays except how to make a living. Like after 5 years of elementary school, 3 of middle school, 4 of high school, and 4 more in college, I'll finally have enough credits to apply to a 9-to-5 job that requires its own type of knowledge. Does that make sense? Wait, you're telling me if I want to be above average, I should be like everyone else and do well in college? That doesn't make sense. Like, how am I supposed to make a difference if I'm not doing anything different? That doesn't make sense. How am I supposed to dream if I'm up all night preparing for a test as if the world needs my memory more than it needs my help? I'm not saying school is pointless, but to some, that might make sense. I'm simply here to remind you of the goals and greatness you inherently possess. Do not give up being outstanding because you're stuck at a desk, because you'd rather get by with a comfortable life, because you'd rather get an A for excellent than be yourself. I'm telling you this because knowledge isn't what you know about the world, but how much you know yourself. I'm telling you this because honor isn't always the grade you get, but it's always the effort you're willing to invest. I'm telling you this because success is not getting a degree, but it's the degree to which you can build something to help someone else. So please, live, fail, learn, repeat. Live, fail, learn, repeat after me. Live, fail, learn, repeat, because school can't teach you everything. Because experience alone provides the lessons you need. Because no teacher can substitute what life can teach. And here's what life taught me. Intuition is your professor. Your compliance is the student. Pursuing your purpose is the curriculum. And God's laws that govern this universe is the syllabus. Because being successful in school does not mean you're successful in life. And being a failure in school does not mean you're a failure in life, because some prepare for university and others prepare for the universe. And life's grading system weighs and values things just a bit different. A, attitude over aptitude. B, bravery over bravado. C, creative over correctness. D, daring over decency. F, faithfulness over formulaic. But nowadays, unfortunately, our school systems hold in the highest regard aptitude, bravado, correctness, decency, and being formulaic. And to me, these things don't line up with who we're meant to be as human beings, so what we get out is not equivalent to what we put in through time and a huge financial investment. So in other words, to me at least, school does not make a whole lot of sense. Thank you.